Hey guys, it's Eric with Rock Rentals. Uh, just got done showing the property to prospective tenants, so I just wanted to take a couple minutes while I'm on the road, just burn a little bit of time, share with you one or two tips. So I guess for anybody who's already in real estate, they have a general good idea, and some folks who are into real estate, uh, they don't have a good idea, which is why they may not be doing as well or may not be doing as well as they thought they were doing. But anyway, I may have it wrong too. But I tell you, a couple things that you got to look for when you're, particularly in the rental market, is your net operating income. So that's all I'm gonna really talk about today is the NOI. If you ever have seen the abbreviations, NOI stands for net operating income. And without a pen and paper at hand, net operating income is pretty much just the your net operating income. Okay, so you have to take your total income, your gross income that you get for the year. If it's a rental, then it's your rental rate, which might be $600 or $700 times 12 for the 12 months, and that's your gross income, right? So from that, you have to subtract the vacancy, maintenance, repairs, okay, any other little expenses that you incur. One thing that you don't, or at least the typical rule is, one thing that you don't subtract from this is the your debt service. So you don't subtract how much ever you're paying to Wells Fargo, Bank of America, or the private owner that's holding a note for you. So your gross income minus your expenses is your net operating income. And then from that net operating income, you can do a lot of other fun things with Excel, with some of the other abbreviations and moniker for, just kind of keeping an eye on how much money that you actually have at the end of the year. Cash flow. So you pretty much take that net operating income, you divide that by 12. That's how much operating income you have for the month, and then you can subtract your debt service from that. So whatever your mortgage is on the property, if it's $200 or $300, say your net operating income is $400. Now your net operating income for the month is $400. Now you subtract the $300 of debt service, okay, and you get a whopping $100. So that $100 is your cash flow for the month. Now, when you multiply that by 12, you get about $1,200 for the year. That's why typically the rental property game is the long game. You're actually holding it for a long period of time, and that's where you develop your wealth from. You're not getting rich quick off of rental properties, right? And of course, numbers can look better than that. They can also look worse than that. So it really is important that when you're calculating your numbers, if you're looking at a potential rental property, when you're doing your calculations, that you make them as close to real as possible. Otherwise, like my buddy says, Larry Russell from Russell Kingdom Investments, if you don't account for property management, that's another 10%. If you don't account for that when you're doing your calculations, that 10% is going to hit you in the head. But if you do account for it, then when you are ready to scale up, or when you're just getting tired of managing your properties on your own and you need to get a property manager in there, then you've already accounted for that, and you have a good idea of how much money you're actually going to be getting at the end of the month. So anyway, this is Eric with Rock Rentals. Normally minutes or so, 3.5 minutes. I try to keep it with some useful information. So if you have anything that you want me to talk about or to add, I'd love to do it. I'd love to hear from you. So let's get this thing off and moving. Anyway, it's Eric from Rock Rentals signing out.